Hello, my name is Serenity Esquivel, and I will be reading a short horror story called The Woman in Grey. Two gentlemen were working in the town's small general store. The store was quiet, and no customers were shopping until she walked in. A small, frail woman, dressed in gray, entered the store and proceeded towards the dairy section, saying nothing. She picked up a glass container of milk, and without paying for it or even glancing at the gentleman, walked out the store. The men, surprised by the woman's thievery, hurried out the store after her, but she was gone. A few days later, the incident occurred again. The same small woman, dressed in the same gray dress, entered the store, grabbed a glass container of milk, and left without paying. Again, the men tried to follow her, but she was nowhere to be seen. A couple of weeks later, she appeared once again. The same small woman, dressed in the same gray dress, entered the store, paid no attention to the men, snatched a glass container of milk, and vanished out the door. She hurried out the town's main street, and the men found themselves having to run to keep up with her. She hastily turned down a dirt path at the edge of the woods. This is where the men lost her. They trekked on further and came to a small cemetery neither of them knew existed. Suddenly they heard a small noise. Concentrating, they identified the noise as a baby's cry. It was coming from the ground. The ground from which it was coming from was in front of a fresh gravestone, marking the death of a mother and her infant who were buried together. Unsure of what else to do, the men quickly found shovels and exhumed the coffin. The cry became louder as they dug. When they reached the coffin, they pried off the lid, and inside they found a small, gray-dressed woman dead, with a live, crying infant in her arms and 3 empty glass containers of milk. The poor child was mistakenly buried alive, and the spirit of her deceased mother kept her alive until she was found. The end.